I think key, I hope people are getting that there's a range in their perspective, and you're kind of moving forward with some idea of where you're going, which would be optimal vitality and health, but you start with where you are and you take one step at a time, which is really what you were saying. And I think the key is don't stop at because you did one or two steps. It's the whole idea or vision of being, I'm going to say, a master of your life. Yeah. Okay, if you're going to be a master of your life, you're not going to go halfway. You want to master food, master, every aspect of your life, to be fully creative and be fully attuned. Those are kind of the bigger picture. And food is part of that picture, and we do want to be able to master it so it doesn't have any control over us, actually. And I think that's a way of thinking about it.
When you set out on a journey, you know where you're going to end up. So I think what we have to understand, and all of us are saying this in a way, some of us are just trying to get people to come off a really bad diet to a little bit better diet. But I think giving people the understanding of this is the ultimate platinum level. In my book, Life Force, I speak about platinum level. Who's that for? People fighting catastrophic disease and people who are Olympic athletes, because that's who I train as well. So I use the same kind of a lifestyle for a gold medal Olympian that I do for a person fighting stage 4 cancer. And so it's not silly not to tell them that. It's silly not, basically, if you didn't tell them that, it would be silly, I should say. But you have to give some room to the people. You think when people come to us and they're fighting a disease, heavy disease, HIV or multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's, I yell at them if I find them eating cooked food? No, you don't yell at people. You basically encourage them, and you can say, okay, it would be better for you not to, and here's the reason for it. So part of this is self-forgiveness, too. You're going to fumble. Everyone fumbles. Anna Marie and I fumbled. At the beginning, we all made mistakes. It's dusting yourself off, getting back up and walking. Now, things that I learned that filled me up are squashes. Winter squashes are amazingly good to fill you up. And what I love about them, they're mostly water. So you're getting high mineral content, a little bit of vitamin, and water. Take literally the seeds of them and eat those. Amazingly high in protein. And they have curative effects for cardiovascular systems, regenerating the phosphorus sheathing on the nerves, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Sweet potatoes, I mentioned that. Now, sweet potatoes, yams, and white potatoes are uniquely different families. And white potatoes are not big fans of eating cooked, although therapeutically, the center that Anna Maria directed in Europe juiced the organic white potato, let the starch, when you see how much starch, you'll freak out. It goes to the bottom, it's like ground up chalk. And drink that potassium rich. It actually helps reverse arthritis. The cooked ones create inflammatory problems. And this is the nightshade family. I went to Rutgers when they were doing that back in the 70s. And it's inflammatory. So there are lots of healthy foods that are heavy, will feel like the old meat, will feel like the soy burger, much better than the Beyond Burgers and the Impossible Burgers. At the beginning, if you eat them, God bless you. They're better than hamburgers. But the truth, these are not healthy foods. So you need to know, maybe you're not making sprouts now. You think, I ate sprouts? I was a macrobiotic. I wrote one of Cushy's books for him. Sprouts would have been too yin, too yang at the time. So just know where you need to go. So when you get on this voyage and keep working, it may take a month, it may take a year, it may take 2 years. If you're fighting a disease, learn to run fast in this direction.